look right. Ah, shit. Move that. Oh crap, I forgot. Oh no. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, I forgot I'm using the bad cables. Oh no. Hello, Koras. Hey, Untitled. I forgot that I'm using my bad cables, so I guess we're just gonna have to deal with flickery video. That's fun. I'm very smart. And my computer blue screened, like, literally right before I was gonna go live. And I've been fucking around with my OBS, so things might not be optimal. Thank you. I'm grateful for your forgiveness. Ugh. Okay. I gotta crop that. Hey, Jess. Jailbreak PS2? Yeah, I guess. I'm running an internal SSD in my PS2, running custom firmware to boot games off of the SSD. Alright, I gotta crop this, because it looks like arse. 1 second. That should be good, I think. I have to stretch it slightly. Can you ever forgive me? It's good enough. Alright. That's cool. I have to go in like a couple hours. I should probably just clarify in the title it's a short stream. Where am I going? I have an appointment I have to go to. It is at 3 p.m. It is currently 11 a.m. And... Huh? What's my mission? Where's my minimap? Hello? Oh. Oh! I guess I'm further in the game than I thought. Never mind. I thought this game was bad. It is bad, yeah. But I've been playing it a lot because I've been practicing speedrunning it. I spent like 5 hours yesterday practicing 2 missions. And I got decent at one of them. And the other one is still a piece of shit. I hate it. Hey, Celian. Is a speedrun fun at least? I like... Okay, Jak 3 is my favorite out of the trilogy to speedrun because it's very trick and skip heavy. Whereas Jak 1 and 2, it's mainly just play it really fast. But like, you're not really doing anything out of the ordinary. Not really, at least. Jak 3 is really cool because the game is busted as fuck. Hey, Deity. So you can do a lot of like cool stuff. The problem is, this game is also fucking horrible. So getting good at it is a massive pain in the ass. I might show you later, towards the tail end of the stream, how dog shit this game is. If you want to learn how to speedrun it. Because it's absolute fucking misery, actually. Jak 3 speedrun emphasizes jetboard so much, makes it fun to watch. No, see, that's the thing. The jetboard is like my favorite part. And Jak 3 speedrun is very jetboard heavy. So that's another reason I like Jak 3 the most, speedrun wise. But the terrain in this game is so fucking awful, and it dampers so much of the fun. I'll have to show you what I mean later. My first owner is an Otzel. Nice, that's cute. Hope whatever it is you're doing later goes well. It's just nice to catch a stream on my birthday. Aww, happy birthday! That's awesome. This was extremely impromptu. Like I was gonna go, like I was gonna leave home like in 20 minutes to meet up with a friend beforehand, but they cancelled on me. So I was like, oh well, I guess I got time to kill. So I booted up Jak 3 to practice some speedrunning. I'm like, wait, I can just like stream for a couple hours. I've been meaning to stream this week anyway, because I want to start doing it more consistent again. So, here we are. But I have like a pretty strict cutoff time. I like Jak 3 the most. Clip that, clip that. Did I should have refilled my water. I'm stupid. Oh, it's the Terry mission. We gotta pray for Terry, everyone. Jak 3 is fine. Also, hey, hi Nightfall.
What took you so long? Sorry, we only had a war in the way.
Hi there, Marcel.
Great work, Jak. Let me be the first to officially apologize for the city.
Forget about it. I've got my own interest in this.
Well, what we know
Oh yeah, I forgot that I'm using my bad component cables for this. So if you see any screen flickering, no you didn't. Sorry.
technology, then the only way to destroy it is with more precursor technology. And that lies at the bottom of the catacombs.
Also, the large number of eco crystals being moved about can mean only one thing. Someone is trying to awaken.
I should probably like set an alarm so I don't forget.
Or Errol. Or maybe.
Do the necromantic ritual to summon Terry, yeah.
So there I was.
Let's see. It's at 3, so I need to catch a bus at like 50, so I'll go 1:30.
It looks like a large-scale assault. Multiple targets inbound. You up for some action, Jak?
Look who you're talking to. Let's rock and roll, Dax.
Alright, 2 hours and 16 minutes is when I gotta go. Let's do this. We can finish the game in that time, right? This gun is busted. The clip with Jak wondering what the villain is a meme to me. Like literally, it's like Jak is self-aware that this game's plot is stupid and bullshit. Ever wonder why they play the Wasteland music in this mission? Yeah, I just realized, hey, it's because these games aren't Japanese, so like every song is just used whenever like it feels appropriate instead of like when it's thematically appropriate. It looks like we're not getting Terry. This saddens me. I did also kind of rush this mission. Oh well. Last chance. Terry. No, never mind.
Nice shooting.
No Terry. That's fine. Hey there, farting Maverick. Kinda wish Tara made a voice cloner closer to Anna's when voicing Kira. Kinda feels jarring. I just wish Anna Garduno was in this game. I don't like Tara Strong. Jak's in on it, yeah.
Nice moves, my boy. You're the best man we've got to lead an expedition.
Next time,
into the
Terry, next
catacombs.
time. Yeah, we'll get it.
Please, let us not be too.
That cut is so abrupt. That feels so awkward.
Ego freak, contaminating the hallowed halls of our glorious precursors. I should lead the expedition myself.
We're tired of your scheming, Vigor.
Would much rather Anna had stick around, but it is what it is, yeah,
My
yeah.
precursor monks have given me.
You know, if we had to have Tara Strong, it would be nice if like she gave a different voice to every other voice she's ever given, you know?
Jak's always gotten us through thick and thin. I'm with him.
Here, here.
I agree with Ben 10.
Stop, vegan. Vega, it's Vega, you idiot. Whatever.
Count Vigor, I hereby dissolve the city council and strip you of your title, command...
Ashley, no, the council's too powerful.
Now get out of my sight.
What? How dare you? I offered you mercy.
I love how she can just like dissolve
Burn in the precursor
like
fires of creation.
these institutions just on a whim, just like fuck off, whatever.
That was one hell of an attack wave. We can't continue to repel such large
Ashland's drunk
assaults
with power,
forever.
true.
That floating war factory has got to be shut down. The problem is, the factory is shielded and has gate codes on every access point. Most old KG door ciphers were kept hidden in the main system at the power room. If you can break into the system, you may be able to unlock the war factory doors to get inside.
Onan says the eco-grid in the power room could help you. But to open the old power room, you must find the junction box in the sewer. Personally, I think you're crazy to go down there. But, good luck.
Woo. Yeah. I was playing around with OBS the other day because I wanted to find an elegant way to include my chat and speedrun splits on screen. I found a solution, but so I do want to stream some speedrun attempts at some point soon, but I want to do some more offline practice and learn some other strats before I commit to actually doing some full game runs. But yeah, that'll be fun. I hope. I kind of get tilted as fuck when I'm speedrunning sometimes. But yeah, we'll see. I was having fun like playing around with it though, because like I was trying to make it look really pretty. So we'll see how we go. Because I do like that I've come back to this setup with like the borders and the blue background. I've missed it, and I don't use it when I play open goal because open goal takes up the whole screen. But if I'm speedrunning this, then it has to be in 4x3. So yeah. I would do some unspeakable things to Ashlyn. I would also coup her. For her abuse of power. Why are we all spelling Ashlyn wrong? I don't know, but it's funny. Alright, now watch me get hit before I can even react. Oh hey, I did it! Whoa! Impeach Ashlyn? True. God, I love that. This game is funny sometimes. Oh, I want Jak 3 to be good. I want to rewrite this game so badly. I need to get around to that. And yeah, Yeshwan, I said I, not we. I'm so sorry. Jak Universe naming conventions are inconsistent. I don't know if Ashlyn is a real name, or maybe it is when they just spelled it differently, but Jak, how it's spelled, is a real name. I think it's got African origin, which is cool. I think Daxter is completely made up though. God, why does this game feel like shit? I just want to do the Wastelander move and it didn't come out. You mean this game is intentionally funny sometimes? No, but like sometimes it's trying to be funny and it's just lame. Like it's like, oh yeah, Ratchet and Clank is a really funny series. We gotta ape that style of humor. But other times, like, I like that cutscene before because it was really understated and it was charming. You know? I'd like a rewrite of the games too, begging for one. I just want to rewrite this game because I think 1 and 2 are very strong. Like, there's some tweaks I would do to 2, and I think that's, like, that is what we are going to do when we get around to doing the mods and stuff for these games, but...
Remember this place? I sure miss good old Vin.
Yeah, he was a good guy. A bit crazy.
Hey, who you calling crazy? I can't help it if the world is out to get me. Vin! Wait a minute, is that you? Yeah, it's me. Well, actually, no, it's not.
Oh, hey, so, not to, like, spill any beans, like, too much right now, but a friend of mine was messaging me earlier about, starting up a Jak and Daxter podcast, and, like, asked me if I wanted to, like, be a part of it, and I was like, oh yeah, that sounds really fun, but I was thinking, like, what topic could I even talk about that would, like, necessitate me specifically to talk about Jak, you know? Like, my immediate thought, because I'm such a fucking idiot, Boggy Swamp, no, is Jak trans? I was thinking about it, maybe. No, my immediate thought was like, oh, how the Jak series doesn't need a new game and how remaking it would be stupid, and then I just get into an argument about remakes, and I don't want to do that because I fucking hate talking about remakes. But I wonder what you guys would think. Jak 3 hatred? I mean, I don't know. Maybe? I feel like if I was the only one who thought that about Jak 3 on the pod, I'd have to kind of defend myself, so I'd have to come prepared with like talking points and stuff instead of having just an organic conversation. Talk about how Jak 3 made you get a divorce. God, you think I believe in the institution of marriage? Problematic nature of Daxter's misogyny. God. Remember when I wanted to do a podcast? Maybe? I don't actually remember. This friend of mine, he's done a Jak podcast in the past, but it kind of fell apart at some point. But this time he's like, he said he wants to focus more on, instead of doing like a podcast every week, he wants to do them when they're ready and when they have a good enough topic to talk about, which I think is a great idea. And like, he's getting like a bunch of really cool people to talk to, which I think is sick. Some of which I know. This is really annoying. I hate this mission.
Here they come again. I erased everything. The system defenses are down.
Cool. Is it Xenobyte? It's not. He should. I should recommend him though, because yeah, you and Outrageous Josh need to be on there. Maybe. Jak not needing any more games is an interesting talking point though. I mean, yeah, but like, I feel like it'd be a more defensive thing. Like, I'd have to defend my point, you know, instead of like just talking about, and like that'd lead into a lot of, did I already do the Act 2, the desert stuff? Usually I unlock the courier by now. Weird, I don't know. Have I done the desert missions? Oh, I have. I'm so cooked. I don't even remember. I feel like talking about like the like not needing a new game or whatever would be kind of a defensive conversation on my part, and it would lead into a lot of things about like my values and what I value in art and consumption and stuff. And I don't know. I don't really feel like getting into that in a podcast, to be honest. I don't know. Lost Frontier is actually a good game? Okay, maybe. Spiritual successes? I mean, I think that'd be a more defensive one again, because I don't really like a lot of, like, spiritual successes. Like, I don't know. It's a complicated topic. I haven't thought too heavily about it, but, like, I feel like, at least in the indie scene, like, a spiritual successor is kind of just like a, oh, I'm gonna make a game based on a game that I like and that others like, try and replicate that style and stuff, but like it doesn't really bring anything particularly new and original to the table. And I don't know, I'm still looking for that next Jak that isn't like, you know, influenced by Jak, but that pushed the boundaries of the genre like Jak did. And I feel like we haven't gotten it yet. Why is Jak? Okay, maybe we can do that one. You know who would be a fun talk show host? Dimitri. So true. I don't have the riz. I don't think I'd be able to carry a conversation without getting distracted. That's very fair. I did like a couple podcasts of my own, like Jak ones. I wasn't very good at them. I think I'd be better now because like streaming has like really helped with my conversational skills, I think. This was before I was streaming a lot, but...
We can get inside and we need our best people on the raid. Oh, gee.
That is a good idea. I feel like most people get the wrong idea that a podcast is just two people talking for an hour without anything else beyond that.
I want to know who's behind it. How
Yeah, I don't know.
being made? Where are they getting the supplies and the eco? Something about this doesn't seem right.
I feel like maybe like we'd structure it a bit, you know, but if it's something where I'm basically just like kind of, I've got a soapbox and I'm giving my opinions and like the hosts are kind of just like there, I wouldn't feel very good about that, you know. Like that's what my streams are for. PlayStation Move Heroes is actually Cinematic Master. I haven't even played that game. I've never had a Move controller, so I haven't had the opportunity. Why I pray to the precursors and not God? True. Get me up there. Ever play Cannon Bridge of Spirits? I did, and I didn't like it very much. Okay, I understand why a lot of people would be like, oh, this looks kind of like Jak and Daxter, because it's like it's a really cartoony and colorful and beautiful looking like 3D sort of platformer vibing sort of game. In reality, like mechanically, very little to do with Jak. And like that's fine. That's not why I didn't like it very much. It felt extremely like generic, and not in the sense that like it was bad. It's just like it didn't feel like it did anything all its own. It felt like it was just kind of aping a lot of tropes and just things from other games. There was a lot I just felt was kind of off about it. I thought it was like absolutely fine though. That's the thing. Like it was very competently made, very well put together. There was fun to be had, but like I just didn't feel very enthralled by it. And that's got nothing to do with like anything to do with Jak and Daxter, because I wasn't going into it with the idea of like, oh, this game's like Jak and I'll like it because of that, because that's not why I was interested in it. But like it's fine. God, I can't imagine how annoying this mission would be in a speedrun. You'd have to like memorize the route for destroying all these things, and this place is like confusing as fuck to navigate anyway because it all looks the same. In defense of Baron Praxis, fuck off. Oh yeah, I'll talk about the revolutionary politics of Jak 2, sure. How Jak is an anti-fascist anarchist hero or some shit, I don't know. It sounds stupid. Oh my god, stop. I like how I say, yeah, that sounds stupid, but like, it's kind of true, and I think on the surface level it makes more sense than, oh yeah, Jak is a trans allegory, but I feel a lot more strongly about that. God. Gonna say it again since I think you missed it. Talk about the fluidity of Jack's moveset. I mean, I could, but like I'm not... I don't know. There is a topic in, like, tangential to that I want to cover in like a short bite-sized video. I started working on a script for it. Honestly, it was for the project because I was talking with Deity about the topic and I wasn't really able to get my thoughts across as I wanted to him. So I was gonna like script it out and make it like a short 5-minute video on it, and then I just kind of forgot about it. But because I was talking about like, you know, how do we like evolve like the gameplay in Jak 3, you know, in a way that feels like, you know, good. Kenna looked interesting, but I never played it, though. I want to someday. I mean, like, yeah, go for it. I wouldn't say don't play it, but personally, I wasn't super impressed. Why did my dad never come back from the store? Yeah. Shame, I liked it. It had good vibes and was really pretty. Nothing groundbreaking. I thought it was beautiful. Absolutely. It's just the vibes, like the narrative vibes just felt really over dramatic. Like literally every like tiny little interaction you had in this world had this grand musical cue that would play, and it was just like, calm down, please. All I did was like jump over a gap, you know. And then the story was just like extremely like every single character said was the most serious thing in existence sort of thing. I don't know. I just wasn't vibing with it. How'd you feel if you were suddenly made the ruler of Haven City? How would I feel? Confused as to how that even happened, and then I would make things good as best I could. Unironically, the Jak games could be mined for baseless political arguments if you're unscrupulous enough. Yeah, I mean, like, there's definitely like stuff there. I just, if I was to do that, I'd want to do more reading. Free school lunches, yeah. Yeah. They can't even make Jak and Daxter trilogy run at 4K 60 on PS5. It's literally a scam. I mean, the PS4 games, like those versions. Wait, can you run the recent PS2 ports at 4K? I don't actually know. Because the Jak games that are on PSN now, they're running on the old PS4 emulator, which is garbage and damn it. No? That sucks. Yeah, the old PS4 emulator is garbage in comparison to the new one. Then again, like those new games on the new emulator, they're still releasing on PS4 for some reason, when the PS4 is dog shit at this stuff. I don't know. We got open goal, baby. You don't have to worry about that. Probably a symptom of Kena being made by an animation studio? Really? It wasn't even... Wait, really? That's weird. I didn't know that. Using an OSSC, did you remember to turn on progressive scan? I did turn on progressive scan. I'm not using an OSSC. I have like a really cheap upscaler. Hence my need to... down the bottom, I'm saving it for a RetroTink 5X because it's a good upscaler and it does pretty much everything I need it to. Yeah. The one I'm using right now is kind of crap. I'm just saying you can 100% go on for a while about that topic, and I can say, because I know that firsthand, yeah, I guess, yeah. I am curious about what they would have in mind topics-wise. But yeah, I just, like, this was literally, like, pitched to me, like, an hour ago. They haven't done anything concrete yet. They've, as far as I know, they've got at least one person lined up for an episode, which is cool. And it's someone really cool. Like, I wouldn't necessarily like want to have like a full conversation with them, but I just kind of want to say hi, you know. But yeah, I'm not gonna spoil anything. Hey Martian, welcome. Episode of what? A friend of mine messaged me earlier saying that he's going to start up a new Jak and Daxter podcast, and he wanted, yeah, Family Guy, and he wanted me to be a part of it, just for an episode. Impossible podcast idea. You have to say only nice things about Jak 3. Urgh. That's unironically kind of difficult. Like, there's a lot I like about this game, but it's like the list is kind of short. Oh, Yashwan, you might think this is kind of cool. I downloaded an MSX emulator yesterday, and I downloaded Metal Gear, and the Telenet version of Digital Devil Story Megami Tensei. So that's cool. Finally, actually like downloading the shit that I want to play instead of just writing it down. There's only so much you can talk about on a podcast about a game series that hasn't released a new game in 15 years. I mean, yeah, but you can say that about literally everything. Like, how many streams have I done where I play Jak, the same games, and we still like talk about them and still have like decently insightful and new things to say about them? I don't know. There's a lot here. These games are very interesting, and yeah. Giggling with my Mega Man brain rot. Yeah, but Mega Man's had like a billion games though. There's plenty to talk about there. Shin Megami Tensei is really hard, ready to get good. I actually, yeah, I downloaded the, hey Soitsu, I downloaded the NES version as well, and played it for like a second, just to like, confirm that the English patch I downloaded was working properly. And yeah, I died in like a minute. It was really funny. War Factory is my favorite parts. I don't like this mission. I like the fact that it's got a car and it like loops back through the previous parts. I think that's really cool and creative, but the mission itself is kind of meh. Recycling talking points has done wonders so far. It's so true. Oh yeah, Baron Doof. I'm thinking of setting up channel memberships, so you guys can use like emojis from my server in chat, which I think would be cool. I might set that up in a few weeks. We still have really insightful things to say. Yeah, like the woke legacy, and if Jax would be transferred. Okay, we excluding Gem, because they just say the same thing over and over again. Use a guide for Metal Gear 1, there's some dumb cryptic stuff in it. Yeah, I mean, I'll try and play, like, as much on my own without a guide as possible, but, like, if I'm really fucking stuck, then I guess, yeah. That's what I usually do anyway. I try and figure stuff out as much as I can. Hey, don't be mean. Sorry. That's really cool. I played the PS2 versions, which I think uses an MSX emulator, yeah. And I downloaded a translated version of it, not just like the European version, because apparently that removed a bunch of stuff. So that's cool. ROMHacking.net is a really cool website. They've got a lot of really cool stuff. I gave Zeke. Oh shit, yeah, Datey. About that. I gave Zeke 50 hard-earned buckaroons for no drunk stream. Feel like being scammed. Okay, about that. I was going to, but then like a week later, not even. Maybe it was that weekend. I got so fucking drunk. A friend of mine just kept buying me drinks all night, and the next morning I threw my guts up so fucking hard, like 3 times. It's kind of put me off drinking a little bit. Not gonna lie, at least for a little bit. So I'll do that one day, but I hope you can feel safe in the knowledge that the $50 you donated to me is part of the RetroTink fund that I've got set up at the moment. That's not good. Yeah, it wasn't very fun. Well, being drunk was fun. Not the rest of it. That wasn't nice. Shameless streamer swindles money from innocent viewer. Yeah. God. Checked out some of your recent previous VODs recently, and you're a Remedy fan, which is pretty cool. Did you play Alan Wake 2? I did, and I fucking loved it. And I've got to. They finally now that they've released all of the DLC, I want to replay it. Because I played it the one time when it released, and then they released the New Game Plus patch, and I didn't play it because I wanted to wait. And now I've waited, and now I can replay it. I'm hesitant though because I'm a fucking bitch. I'm so bad with horror, so. Still need to play Alan Wake and Control. Honestly, I'm not even joking. I recommend starting with Max Payne 1, then Max Payne 2, then Alan Wake, then I guess Quantum Break as well, but that's kind of optional, I guess. And then Control. Hey, Qualicad. Skill issue. I am also a massive chicken when it comes to horror, yeah. Hey, who here remembers when I played Doom 3 last year? Who here was here when I played Doom 3 last year? Because no one came to those streams. Martian hoarding the chicken eco, yeah. It was an inside job to prevent the drunk stream, yeah. My friend buying me all that alcohol. Metal Gear 1 or Metal Gear Solid 1? Yeah, Metal Gear 1. For the 87 game, you definitely need to go for some specific part or take notes. I'm happy with taking notes. I'm happy to play it as they intended me to play it, you know. I was playing a game called Dual Hearts recently, and it's kind of like a collectathon action RPG. And there was some like the main collectible things. There were some of those where you had to solve riddles, and they were so, and like they gave you a few clues, and they were so like cryptic, and it was like crazy. And so I literally like got my notepad out, wrote down all of the clues, and then tried to math out a bunch of like possibilities for the answers. And it took me maybe it took me maybe an hour for one in particular, but I got it and I felt really good about it, you know. So I'm totally happy playing properly, you know. Snort Parasite. No. Alan Wake 2 is not horror, not really. What do you mean it's not horror? It's literally like, it plays like a modern Resident Evil game, and it's scary. What do you mean? I like how I'm killing him before you can even like see them spawn, really. Like you don't even get a good look at them before they're gone. Oh, they're gone. Cool. So impactful to the plot, guys. I swear. Cool. Oh, I'm head to sleep now. It's been also Errol trying to act like he's a threat. He's an adorable looking for like a Bionicle. Okay, Nightfall. Have a good one. $50 for Zeke's alcohol rehab fund. Other than Gem, lol, the rest of us here don't say the same thing over and over. Okay, nice to know. Anyway, Zeke, have you considered playing a certain 4th game yet? I was gonna say how you say skill issue and everything, which is equally as obnoxious. Actually, I'd say that's more obnoxious.
Arrow got away, but we shut down his robot factory.
That's good, but it is troubling to see what
Oh yeah, the Doom 3 stream with 3 viewers. Hell yeah.
in that terrible dark ship before we can destroy it.
Onan says the precursors and dark makers have fought over worlds for as
I never
long
liked the
as
idea of the
time
rival
has
character from the first game as one of, or the main villain. It just seems random. I wish the main villain in this game was Golemaya.
We've lasted this long. We've just gotta
What? Wait.
destroy that thing.
Is your problem specifically with a rival character being a villain or a villain returning? Because Golemaya would be villains returning from the first game. I don't know. I don't like horror at all, but the only time Alan Wake 2 was spooky was the DLC. Did you play the story? What about the fucking... The retirement home level? That shit was spooky as fuck. Also, please no spoilers. I still haven't played the DLC. Also, like, every time you had to, like, face a boss, like, that was so fucking... Okay, look, I'm also, like, a fucking bitch, okay? Like, anything jump scare related, like, I can't handle it. Zeke, I have the perfect topic. Why didn't we get Femboy Gold? That is so true. Golek, Samos, enemies to lovers, Yaoi? Absolutely. Oh my god. Who designed a glass floor with tiles? The rival character? Okay. I mean, I don't know. I think it can work. I just think in this case, it was handled extremely poorly. Especially because, like, Errol is kind of like a pathetic rival in Jak 2. He's not really taken seriously by Jak. Not really. He's more of an annoyance. And then in Jak 3, he's just kind of like, okay, how the fuck did you even... What? Jump scares are such a cop-out for horror games. I disagree. Like, I think they're a tool. I think Doom 3 overuses it. Doom 3 is a game where it's like, it's mostly jump scares with very little atmosphere and spookiness. Alan Wake 2, I think, does it pretty well. Because, honestly, like, there are jump scares in it, but most of the time you're, like, feeling on edge or, like, spooked is when you're anticipating the possibility of a jump scare. And oftentimes, there isn't one. And you've just been freaking the fuck out for no reason. But it's like, you know, at any point, there could be something lurking in those shadows, you know? Have I played PT? I haven't. I don't have a $700 PS4. Also, horror games in first person, that kind of just freaks me out more. Banjo-Kazooie level in horror has the spooky level. Oh, is horror, yeah. Perhaps my memory is slightly tarnished because I've played the game 3 times and been far more fixated on this. That is totally fair. I've only played it the once, and I kind of don't want to ruin it for myself by overexposing myself to it. So when I replay, I'm probably going to replay it twice more. I'm going to replay it normally, and then replay on New Game Plus, then play the DLC. I think that's the play, because I don't want to just jump into New Game Plus now because I'm so far removed from it that I don't remember a lot of the mechanics and the progression of unlocks and stuff. So yeah, I don't typically play New Game Plus, so yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do. What does Shigma? Hey Luigi. By the way, Final Draft's and Re-Revelation. Okay, shush, please no spoilers. I beg of you. Just don't, we're not talking about Alan Wake 2 anymore. Because, like, even, like, implications or, like, oh my god, something cool happens. Like, no, please, nothing. the best horror is organic scares or stuff that makes you uncomfortable. Yeah, I mean, like, if people were there for those Doom streams, I also played a game briefly called Pocket Mirror. That's a really cool RPG maker indie horror game. And that one is really fucking spooky and creepy, and there's very little jump scares, and I like that. I like being creeped the fuck out. I like having goosebumps run down my spine because like I'm just like, oh, like it's just fucking weird and creepy. I love that. Play FNAF 1. I'm good. Did you do no death Jak 2 hero mode? I can't remember if you did. I was trying for a long time, sort of just like not super seriously. I never ended up beating it though. It's something I still want to accomplish because I think that'd be really cool. Like single segment as well. But I haven't as of yet. I'm kind of immune to horror in general. The only horror game that ever spooked me is Prey 2017. In that game, the enemies are called mimics. They can camouflage as objects. So a penguin jumps. That's so fucking cool. Yeah, the anticipation is the real horror in horror games. If the game can't build that atmosphere, it's annoying mainly. Yeah. But again, I think it depends. Like, I do like Doom 3. It is more of an action horror game. I guess calling it horror would be kind of a bit much because it's not, it's like scary, but like the purpose isn't really to scare you. I don't know. I'm also just a bitch, so. I got scared by both Uncharted 1 and DMC 1 as a kid. When I first played Uncharted 2, I got spooked by those, well, not really spooked, it was just really stressful and intense. The guys near the end. The ones that ended up being in suits, like the big creature things. Those were intense. I'm gonna get around to playing Amnesia one of these days, yeah. Saying why with Uncharted is spoils. Sorry. I doubt anyone here would care too much, I guess. Plus Uncharted is like really popular anyway. Sorry. if I spoiled it for anyone. That turret mission would probably be impossible in the no death run. No, I've gotten past it a number of times. It certainly is the run killer though. That's the point where I struggle the most. It's so bullshit though. My partner played through hero mode for the first time recently, and she fucking cleared that mission first try. I was just like, how the fuck did you do that? I've been spoiled for a game I've played 5 times, so are we? Hey, Requiem.
Once again, you stand before me, brave one.
To be fair, when I was little and played Jak 1 for the first time, Jak 2 for the first time, Dark Jak really scared me. My mum wouldn't let me play it. Oh my god. I used to be scared of the spiders in Spider Cave. Because spiders are scary. Jak in this game is overpowered with both dark and light powers and the 12 guns used. Yeah, you notice how like I was barely even looking at the game when I was playing that level? I was just looking at chat, and like I could see the game in the corner of my eye, and I could just like, oh, I wonder if I can do the thing. I learned a speedrun thing. I learned a speedrun thing where you can clip through doors with the jetboard. Maybe it only works on doors where there is stuff loaded behind it. Yeah. I was doing it really consistently on a different... Oh, is that door over there actually? Let me Oh wait, no, it's open. Oh no, it's not. It was this door. I wonder if I can get it. Oh yo! I did it! Nice. That's really cool. It's really easy too. You just... Psst. I guess it's only specific doors that let you do it. Dunno. Let's just, Damn it. Hold on. Estrogen lets you fly, not Red Bull, confirmed by Jack 3. True. Imagine being an Australian scared of spiders. Shut up. Game punished you for cheating? No, I just suck. And I wasn't playing very well. Alright, let's try this. Fucking yeah, see, I just suck. I'm trying to be cool. Okay. I'm gonna try one more time, and I'm just gonna hover instead of trying to take a cool route. Wow, I suck. Love the architecture of this place. Yeah, it's really neat. Oh. Oh, that was a joke? Oh, well, I think it's cool. I was scared by the existential horror of Jack realizing he's in the future and this horrible place is his world. Very tempting to say skill issue with the past few minutes. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Jesus. Okay, and now... Sick.
Errol has learned how to connect with the Darkmaker ship. If he can awaken its
What if we've been reading things wrong and Jack is actually trans-mask? But...
Not all is lost.
But Jack
The most
is
important artifact from Errol.
mask as a kid.
I was
Like in Jack 1.
you have
That the journey wouldn't make sense otherwise.
As rubber-wearing, completely freaky, beyond bizarre, paint-faced, super weird monks go, you're all right.
I have now seen the
Have you managed to trip?
truth, and I am at peace.
Oh, in Jack 3? Yeah, at some point. Not recently though, I don't think.
Creators.
Speaking of spiders, I found a big old spider in my house today. I love spiders, so I was happy to see him. He looked so happy. I'm happy for you that you like spiders, because I don't. I wish they didn't freak me out. That'd be nice.
Jack, we need you back at Sparker City. The scope's
Jack wears a skirt in Jack 3, aka transform, yeah.
it's not a
True.
storm. It's something else.
You're assuming the transition starts during the games? I mean, like, well...
You're the best gun.
Okay. I see what you're saying. But my whole, like, point with Jack being a trans allegory, or Jack being trans, was, like, Jack's journey during the game, specifically. But sure, okay. Maybe. My thing is all, you know, symbolic and metaphorical. Is there a reason you're driving back and not driving into the ocean like a sane person? No, you don't drive into the ocean. You blow up your car with your weapons. And yeah, because like I'm just trying to play the game properly, I guess. Her pronouns are they, them. Jesus Christ. Daxter really said, you're one of the good ones? Oh no. It is cool, but I am referring to the intact portions will never be able to be explored by someone without video game powers. I mean, yeah. Like, how did Steam get there? Seem is apparently a girl, but if they remake or make a sequel, I hope they can say she's non-binary. Well, I hate remakes, so no. But we're doing a rewrite of Jak 3, and I kind of want to keep the ambiguity. Like, not just like have Seem look at the character and say, by the way, I'm non-binary. I just, yeah. Like, if characters talk about Seem, I'd just make them say they, you know. Me. If you reach that cutscene on the jet ball, there's no light particles at the start. Well, yeah, the light particles are because... Well, I mean, like, you can get there as light jack and then just turn off light jack before entering the cutscene trigger. I know what your point is, but it can still be read both ways. In fact, I'd argue being transmask doesn't invalidate your argument either. I think it's kind of goes counter. But then again, I mean, like... I mean, like, yeah, I mean, like, the journey that Jak goes through in a, like, in a metaphorical sense, in a vacuum, doesn't, you know, isn't specifically trans femme. Yeah, totally. I just say trans femme because Jak is a guy in the start of the series, you know, like in a literal sense, not in a metaphorical sense. Like this is why, like, you know, like in my video I'm working on, I'm not specifically making it like, oh yeah, it's a trans femme allegory. It's a trans allegory.
Open up with a gun. Fire. Fire. Shoot the incoming missiles, Jak.
Imagine doing a no death run of Jak X. No, thank you. Hey, we've still got quite a bit of time before I gotta go. That's nice. It took me so long to realize that the targets on the guys actually, like, tell you how many hits are left. It's crazy. Sorry, I'll get back to chat in a moment. I will try and glitch out the cutscene though.
You're taking hits.
Shut up. Dude. God.
Behind you, Jak. They're attacking the city.
God, it's so cool you can still see them. And you can shoot them. That's cool. I like that. These are genuinely like the coolest thing to come out of the Dark Makers. I think they're so grotesque and cool looking. It's a shame they're only used for this mission. Hey, look, okay, I've been having like such like conflicting thoughts about what to do with the Dark Makers because I think lore-wise, they're kind of stupid about like how they're just essentially the same as the metalheads. And I've been trying to think of a way to like, if we are to incorporate them, what like a better solution. Oh fuck! I forgot to try and glitch it. Never mind. What a better solution would be to like keeping them in the plot and make them like make sense. And I was thinking like, wait, what if the Dark Makers aren't a mistake of the precursors? Like instead of making them like, oh, they were once precursors, but they were exposed to Dark Eco. What if the Dark Makers were like the creation of the precursors, and it was like a purposeful, like they created them on purpose, but like lost control of them or some shit like that. I don't know. It's still not even like that, like original or whatever, but it's like I think it's better than what we got. I don't know how that would tie in thematically though, but I don't know. These things suck, but they're cool, so I want to keep them. I don't know. But this is still in like the context of the Jak 3 remake we were writing initially, and I don't even know if I want to do that anymore because oh god. I hate this game. Anyway. Sadly, whenever I hear my pronouns are they, then my brain cuts to the meme of non-binary kids show cow getting cooked into. What the fuck are you talking about? Last is 8:30 for me, so I have to drive back. Oh, by Yeshwan. Sorry, I missed that. Might just be me, but I really like when it's kept ambiguous. Like, it's better when I notice a character is, say, autistic in my case, being told outright. I mean, yeah, I mean, like, having a character, like, be non-binary or autistic or trans or whatever, and, like, just having them be that, and that's it, that's fine and that's valid, but it's also like, well, you know, these are things that are, like, very integral to one's sense of self and identity, that like not incorporating that into like a key part of who they are as a character is kind of weak writing at times, like sometimes I think. But it's also like, well, like I said, I don't want them to just like look into the camera and say, hey, I'm non-binary. I think that's stupid. And honestly, I don't think there's many like media properties that do that with like with characters like that, you know. But having it more understated is cool. Like, cause well, like in Seam's case specifically, like you can have like the characters just refer to them as they, and then you could like infer things about their character from the fact that like, oh, they're referred to as they. Well, is that like a identity thing? Is it just like a people don't know, so they're just being polite thing or whatever? Or like they just don't know, so they don't say anything concrete. But you could also be like, oh, well, maybe like they are this way because of like, you know, their background as a monk and what that means for them, sort of thing. Like, I don't know. You can infer stuff, which I think is more interesting than just being like, hey, by the way, meh, I don't know. Look, why don't we just put a non-binary flag pin on Seam's chest or something? That's basically the winking at the camera thing, I guess, though. God, I keep not looking at chat because these missions are just so... I need to pay attention now because they're all the minigame missions. Sorry for derailing chat. You don't need to apologize. It's totally fine. You gonna try and beat Jak's high score? Because you beat things all the time. Ha ha ha. People have deadass recommended me The Good Doctor because the main character's autistic. Like, bro, I don't like hospital dramas. Also, that oh god, from all the clips I've seen of that is like horrendous, like representation of what autistic people are like and what they go through. Like, oh my god. I feel sorry for the autistic people out there whose family watches that show and that's their only like that's where they come to get their understanding of autistic people from. I pity those people who have family members like that, because oh my god. Okay, the only time I'm going to use this piece of shit, because this mission is stupid and it keeps the enemies around.
Wonderful, Jack. I knew that machine.
Never realized you could shoot the ground ones. Oh yeah, yeah.
Get out of my head.
Jack? Jack? I'm losing you, buddy!
It's linking me into the Dark Maker ship systems.
Daxter with a written piece of paper that says "I'm sorry, women." Yeah. I don't know how that would change anything. I don't feel like their origin would change much thematically. Yeah, that's the thing. Because like, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I think lore-wise it needs to change because, like, lore-wise, and like their function in the plot as like an antagonistic like faction. It's exactly the same as the Metalheads, you know. So I do want to change that, but like again, like yeah, thematically, like I'm not sure how to even like incorporate them. I think we need to nail down just like all of these things that we're trying to like tap into with like the themes and stuff like that. And then kind of like, yeah, like what we're trying to say with the work, what we want to, yeah. I would make the Dark Makers the creations of Golem Maya just to say they were freed from the silo when the Metalheads attacked. Yeah, again, but like that works from a lore perspective, but like thematically, like I don't know how that really would be relevant, I guess. I don't know. It's tough. Writing is tough, especially when it's bad. There's a non-binary bison, not a cow, actually named Fred from the Netflix children's show Ridley Jones. It's memed on heavily. Okay, I've never heard of that. That's really funny. I saw it on Insta, which I admit is a shit algorithm, feeds me transphobic garbage too much, despite me always reporting it. Yeah. Why don't you just give them dyed hair and make them wave a flag around? Yeah, exactly. There's a character in Veilguard who's non-binary, and the way the game goes about telling you is so heavy-handed and cringe, it's rightfully getting dragged for it. Is that Veilguard? Is that the new Dragon Age? Yeah, I feel like any AAA studio that tries to include like trans characters does it that way, you know? And it's... People still think transgender itself is a gender identity. Yeah, I love those things where it's like, select your gender, male, female, or transgender. It's like, wow, thank you. Whoa, what the? You can... I didn't know you could throw them. What the f... Can I have the box back? Thank you. Jesus. Okay, that's completely pointless. No, I didn't mean to throw it again. Jesus. Oh no, wait, no, it's not. It's in Jak 2. That's why you can throw it. I'm so dumb. I'm so stupid. I don't know. God, even the fucking mech segments in Jak 2 were better than this, even if this one controls slightly better. Ugh. Okay, if I throw this and it doesn't hit a wall, will it break? Yes, it will. And it... Okay. I've been looking for a job and the gender identity box is exactly that. It's so dumb, yeah. You're so awesome, I know, right? No, no! Okay. I'm glad my mom reads up about autism through books and not doo-doo water shows like The Good Doctor. Yeah, well, some people don't know how to read. And I don't mean that literally. They know, like... Yeah. You know what I mean. Cool. Unfortunately, a lot of it is coming from anti-trans reactionaries. I feel sorry for non-binary people when this is the representation they're getting. No, I know, and it's like frustrating when this happens because it's like you get something like that where it's like not very good, but then there's like a massive backlash from dipshits who just want to fucking be pricks. And it's like, well, then you have to be on the defensive because it's like, oh, why are you being so weird about a trans person in a game? It's like, well, you can't even talk about the quality of the representation because you just have to defend yourself, you know? Ugh. Come back to me when they make the bad doctor, so true. I really like how Jak 2's story puts Jak through the ringer, but then he finds balance with his new life and demons. It hits really hard for me, and I'm glad I finally beat the game 2 months ago. Hell yeah. I mean, Jak 3 I think goes into that more as well. I just think Jak 3 as it is kind of doesn't do it super well. Like, it kind of touches upon it very briefly, and then that's kind of, then it forgets about it. Instead of making it like a key part of the narrative. I just prefer not to say, oh yeah, hey. Like, that's something I've been thinking about, like, oh, if I need to get a job soon, it's like, well, fuck. Oh, what do I do about all that? Because, oh, God. Oh, fuck's sake. That's so stressful to think about. Lots of writers still don't seem to pass the jump of giving characters an unusual trait and making that whole personality, because why bother doing any research? Yeah, pretty much. Well, it's not even like, oh, I can't be bothered doing research. They just like think, oh yeah, I can write any character. Like, I know exactly what these people are like, having never interacted with them in my life, or have very biased preconceptions on what these people are like, you know? Or just thinking of them as like not people, like normal people, you know, in the first place. I don't know. Literacy has fallen, billions must book. True. You know, Seymour, these Darkmaker mechs are quite similar to the mechs in Haven City. Oh no, patented Dark Precursor mech. Old family recipe. It's especially frustrating because even when there's a preferred name field, it uses your legal name for all yeah. Well, my legal name is my preferred name, so I guess I'm lucky there. I think it should be the duty of all enemies to give away their assigned pronouns to another trans person in need. Yeah. I thought my legal name was Freak. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, here's Gem dead naming me. Jesus Christ. It's funny though, because like it kind of is a little bit, because like my emails and stuff for my channel is Powercell Freak whatever. That's funny.
And I suppose you know how we can take them.
We have a plan, but it's risky.
Oh, of course. It couldn't be easy. No. And I'm sure we're on the short list to head up the mission, huh?
No, this one's
Not cool, Gem.
I'm giving it to Torn and Jinx.
What? I suppose you don't think we're good enough, huh? You don't think we can do it?
Dax.
May I remind you that this team of Daxter, Jak and Daxter have taken on just about every scary thing this world can throw at us for adventures.
Daxter.
This is an outrage, Jak. We're the heroes. We're the ones on cereal boxes, for God's sake. And I'm about to release my own line of sports shoes. I've got a contract.
You're on the mission. Your job is to cover Torn and Jinx in a vehicle filled with explosives.
Here's an idea for a show. You have a caricature of different groups, like trans and autistic people that are really lazily written, like turn to the camera and wink levels is bad, and normal people that are part of those same groups just reacting to the complete and utter idiocy. I think I think we should make a show where fuck. I think we should make a show where trans and people of color and autistic people and like neurodivergent people and blah blah blah, those are like all of the characters, and then we've got the token cis people, and they're like, you know, and those people are really badly caricatured. It's like, oh yeah, I'm a cis het guy, I'm gonna bottle up all my emotions about my wife, and I'm not gonna speak to her for 3 hours because she didn't butter my sandwich properly, and then when she asked me what's wrong, after ignoring her for 5 more hours, I finally storm into the bedroom and blow up at her over unrelated emotional baggage I've been pent up for 5 years, and get a divorce. And then all the trans and gay people look at him like, what is your problem, bro? You know? Also, Mpreg will be canon in this show. 100% Netflix already made this into a show. Yeah, but it'll be terrible because it'll be written by cishet white people, you know? Like, oh yeah, this is a comedy that people will like. Making fun of... God. When the wife puts seasoning on my chicken, yeah. What a bitch. Ah, hold on. It's getting warm. Ma starts marring all over the place. This mission is so dumb. They really just put enemies fucking everywhere and just... You can't even shoot half of these. Gotta go. See you guys. Hopefully I'll catch a stream again before it's over or I die. Okay, Deity. Love you. That's an unused piece of dialogue from Jak 2. This mission of PS Vita? Yeah, it doesn't even load. I feel like when you're openly trans or gay, you're already so conditioned to not put up with society's shit that you don't really bottle up your emotions as much. Yeah, and also, hence the propensity for queer people to be more likely to be vegan anarchists because they're already deconditioning themselves to society's bullshit. Have a higher propensity to question ingrained social norms and beliefs.
Here comes some more.
Why is this mission gonna be so long? I want to time how long every mission is in these games. I guarantee this one's probably the longest. Or if it's not this one, it's definitely a mission in this game. It's not Jak 2, I'll tell you that much. Cool. My wife forgot the 11 herbs and spices divorce, yeah. If you think about it, Daxter never once dead named Jak after he said it's Ma in Jak 3. Yeah, in Jak 3, because it was in the last cutscene. Calls him Jak and Jak Eggs.
You mean go in that place? Jak, maybe I'll stay here and protect Zeke.
Transitioning made me a lot more comfortable to be emotional and vulnerable in front of others and not stuff it down. Yeah, exactly. Also, I don't know if I already knew you were trans, Swift. I'm sorry. That's cool though. I'm not gonna lie, I really like how a lot of my audience just is queer. Like, I don't do queer content or anything. I'm just doing my thing, and then you people show up. I think that's cool. You people. Jesus. Three levels of transform. I don't like being a boy. I'm a woman. Anarchism. Yeah. Pretty much. Jak queer video soon. Yeah, I gotta get back to working on it. I've just been busy. I'm not real, Zeke. I'm a figment of your desire to connect with people like yourself. Okay, well, I appreciate my figments being here with me as well. At least they don't abandon me. Jak 2 missions aren't long. They're just brutally difficult when you learn. Yeah, like you spend a long time in them because you die a lot. But like, the successful attempt is short. And that's what I really like. And again, that's why Jak 2 doesn't really need checkpoints, because the missions are short. I'm not really queer, but I don't know if I am or not. Still discovering something about myself, and that's totally fine too. And we love having you here. And wish you the best in discovering yourself, if that is something that... Oh god. Yeah. Meh. I swear to god, my health is still down from when I was doing the mission in the forest. I'm autistic, but still. I mean, yeah, that's fine. I try doing this on Vita. God. A training montage where Jak keeps breaking the flop sled egg. I really want to get that video out. I really want to work on it. I really want it to be good. I hope I can make it good. Noroko is I know who also autistic. There's a very large overlap. I like how these guys like have a shield, so it's like, oh, you might have to like, you know, work around that strategically, like whether you gotta like wait for an opening and time your attacks properly or whatever. But no, the strat is just pull out one of the explosive weapons that just breaks the shield immediately. Very, very, very well designed game, guys. Does someone even know himself besides primal urges like fear of height? Or we pretend to believe in that illusion? I don't know. Maybe. I still like this game because compared to the second it's preschool. That's why I don't like it, because it's a baby game.
I'd love to stay in chat, but I have an appointment with the most powerful beings in the universe.
You're through, metal monkey. Don't make me come over there and sick Jack on you.
You're too late. I've already awakened the Dark Mega Ship. When I come back, I will be wielding the very power of the precursors. I'll see you boys soon.
Look at that, it's cool.
Once again, Errol thinking he's him, yeah. I don't know why that happened. Why did it explode? I don't know. Remember that moment in Jak 2 where like someone rocks up in a Hellcat to save you from an explosion? That was a bomb. That made sense. What was that? I don't know. This game is dumb. Errol did not need to come back for this game. He really didn't. He really didn't. God, Jack's fit in this game is so good. Oh, I love the armor. He looks so fucking cool in cutscenes. That was cool. Don't you want armor like that? That'd be cool. God, I went to a con a few weeks ago, but I didn't have enough time to organize a cosplay. And like, you know, I was thinking a lot like, oh, what character can I cosplay as? What if I go as trans Jack? That'd be cool. More of a Jak 2 fit stand personally. I get it. But I just think Jak 3's is just really... I like how ragged and thrown together it is, you know? It really fits the adventurer vibe more, I think. Jak 2's is very much like a punk outlaw sort of vibe. Jak 3's is like... Oh, it's just so cool. Wait, can I upper balance? If I don't get fucking shot... Never mind. Whatever. This game's stupid. Ugh. Jak 2 Jack hasn't showered in 2 years.
Strange forces at work.
Jack 2's greasy long ass hair, yeah.
Powerful than anything she has ever seen in
Long hair just looks best, okay? No, I get it, I get it.
something now awake deep in the catacombs.
Let me guess.
Can Jack take up to 4 Dark Eco explosions in Jack 1 while Aragorn couldn't even handle 1?
To the catacombs, it's a metalhead side.
I mean, there was a lot of barrels there.
Sometimes I really hate you.
Also, it wasn't Dark Eco, it was just Eco.
She sees your faith turning black with uncertainty. Onan says it will be very dangerous indeed. Onan says
This next mission is one of the ones I've spent a long time practicing for the speedrun because it's very difficult. Well, it's not difficult, really. It's you can't fuck up a single time, otherwise you lose the run. So it's like the one mission in the game where it's like that. Men with long hair, women with short hair is peak. So true. Like that isn't even like a oh fuck gender norm sort of thing. It's just it's so real though. Like God. Where do enemies sit on the hair spectrum? They don't have hair, they have demonic horns instead. And we love them for that. Fucking yeah, so this is the speedrun part. You activate this side mission and then go into Stadium Ruins and then no enemies spawn and you've got to not die a single time, otherwise you fuck up the side mission storage. And it's stressful. Hence my many hours of practice. Fucking... Sex with Onan or Cleaver? Oh god. Oh god. Oh, Cleaver. I guess. You didn't say who has to top. Nice to know Zeke speaks for all of my people now. All of your people, yeah. When's a giant robot gonna appear? We missed it. He did not bless this playthrough. I'm sorry to say.
Yeah, that trinket's worth about as much as you'd get from a broke-down pawn shop in Southtown.
Silence, the Zeke has spoken. Hey Derek. Why did they think it would be immediate? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they thought it would be like a radio thing, you could talk to them or some shit. I don't know. Instead of just make a light. Whoa. Such intense gameplay. I'm really being tested on everything I've learnt thus far in this penultimate mission. Like, well, not really penultimate. It's like we're in the final stretch now. Pew pew bang bang, yeah. I was decent at this mission when I used to speedrun it and I had to deal with the enemies. I didn't like it because the enemies are really fucking annoying, but now I don't have to deal with the enemies, and so that's nice. Fucking... This is why I don't like this mission with enemies. I missed it. But I got it. If you line that up right, you can bounce off of the wall and right into that gap, but it's fine. No, it's fine. I'm gonna stick to my commitment to only using this busted ass fucking weapon and running forward. Jak 2 has missable orbs and it's a good game, so maybe if we add missable orbs to this game, it'll be good. Someone's got their head on straight. My brain went to, Jess, you just want a man with boobs. And hey now, not exactly, but short hair is still peak. Some men would be improved with boobs too, though. I mean, yeah, true. Zeke doesn't like Jak 3 because it has enemies. No, I don't like speedrunning this mission because of the enemies. What's my best time? Oh, in No Out of Bounds, I set my personal best that I set like 4 years ago was like a 52:40 or something. Not very good. I didn't practice a whole lot. But I've been practicing a bit lately and trying to get good at specific parts so that I don't get like caught up in them a lot during real attempts. But I still haven't set a new... like with the new strats and everything and the new skips in No Out of Bounds, I still haven't completed a full run to set like a time for myself, so... I can pull up my splits really quick actually, just to show you. Just gonna open on the right monitor? Yes. Let me just real quick do that. Yeah, there we go. This is my new setup that I'm toying around with. I want to have something in the background, but yeah, I got up to BTR and then died, but this is around 50-ish minutes, I think. Maybe. Maybe. Depending how bad I play, I guess. I don't know, but that's how I'm going so far. Also, I do not miss BTR using the car in the speedrun. Been watching the Rick's speedrun series. Very interesting stuff. Yeah, he does really cool stuff. I did say that I was gonna start learning speedrunning this game again once Open Goal releases for it, because it'll just be a lot easier because there's like not as many compromises with performance and stuff. But then I just started practicing on PS2 anyway, so... Plus I feel like with Open Goal we could get like, you know, mods and new categories and stuff. But see, I still remember the route for BTR using the car. Doesn't mean I like it. I've never tried to speedrun it. You all are better than I ever thought about being. It just takes practice. I practiced a lot when I was like 14, 15. Sometimes that's a real pain in the ass to get, but I got it. Fuck. Nice. That was a good turn. And then boop. Usually that stops you. Oh well. Can't wait for Jak 4. That'll be Jak and Daxter Fury Road. Didn't we talk about this last time? Oh yeah, Jak 3 really is like Thunderdome, because the first half is good and then the rest is kind of shit. And Jak 4 would be Fury Road. It wouldn't even feel like Jak and Daxter anymore. I think you can make that jump without this bridge. I don't remember. Shit. It would make Game of the Year and sell millions. Oh no, is this gonna... Never mind. Yeah, but it would also jade fans like me specifically, and only me, who didn't like it very much. Hardest part of turning around, yeah. How's uni going or not going? Been a while since I asked. Oh, that's all good. I dropped this semester because I was... You know, it's kind of hard to dedicate yourself to study and stuff when you're in the middle of transition and have crippling ADHD and executive dysfunction. So I dropped it. I was only like 2 weeks, 3 weeks in, and I was not doing well, and it was too much. So, and I don't know if I'm gonna go back next year. I might. I'd like to go back at some point. Because I like, you know, learning, I like, you know, stuff, but I don't know, I feel like the format of schooling is just so not equipped for me specifically, like the way I learn and stuff, like I was thinking back on every course I've taken in the couple years that I've been to uni, and I took a bunch of like different ones across different disciplines, and I was just like, I don't remember really much of anything, if I'm being honest. Like I did like assignments, I wrote essays, I did research and stuff, and I got decent grades in like a good number of my courses that I did, and I don't remember like anything, you know. So I don't know, uni's weird. And I try not to be like too hard on myself about this stuff too, because it's like, you know, putting so much expectations on myself like that, I think isn't very healthy. You know, me. Back from taking a COVID test again. What's up, everyone? I hope you're feeling okay. It's funny that this one is the one that is at the end of the game, when this Subrails mission is actually like way easier than the first one. And there aren't as many like changes in turning direction either. Weird. Can I do it? Ah! Nice! Let's go. This good twist needs to be in a better game. Yeah, it really does. Modern education has only gotten worse in failing people as it tries to be a grades factory. It's mad how far behind it still is. Yeah, really. Because like when I'd be taking tests or stuff like that, I would, you know, I would prioritize getting a good grade instead of like actually internalizing the information. And that meant cramming right beforehand, getting the information there, and then once the test is over, I can relax because I've been stressing about it all week, and now I'm not retaining any of the information, you know? And that was just like a constant loop. I'd do this every time. I'd cram, do the test, forget, test will be coming up, fuck, I need to cram again, all the stuff that I crammed before and new stuff, then relax and forget. It's like, it's just a fucking horrible cycle. This twist also needs to be in a better game. Yeah, and it's hard because like I like this twist and I'd want to keep it, in the Jak 3 rewrite, but it's difficult to try and...
It is for the great.
This game is so difficult.
Even now, it may be too late. If Errol awakens the dark ship's cargo, all will be lost.
Listen, Glow Boy, we've been doing all your dirty work while you slept in the stars. So stop it!
Inefficient. I told you we needed a backup hero. We should have gone.
I feel you with some of the college stuff. My experience is wildly different, so I don't know how much I can truly relate, you know? Yeah, I get it. Everyone's different. I just think some people are just naturally predisposed to be a lot better at, like, be good at school, you know? Like, going to school is kind of a skill, I think, like, in how you handle it and stuff. Like, some people are just better at it.
Now we are even more angry, and we order you to avert your eyes.
The Jak father and the Precursor's twist is kind of a tonal whiplash, yeah. It's been a while, how you doing? Hi Rachel, I'm doing well, thank you. Anyone else excited for the possible Jak and Daxter movie? It's gonna be so good. Oh, I gotta go in like half an hour. I can totally beat the game in that time. God, I was joking when I said I could beat the game this stream, but I guess I can maybe.
Idiots! Get down from there and stop defiling that glorious machine.
Jak and Daxter movie. Yeah, you know, it's been nearly 3 years since that was announced and we've heard nothing about it. God. Like literally nothing. Like, no, oh yeah, it's still in production. Oh, we've finalized a draft. Oh, like, we've got these names on board. Like, literally it was, yeah, it's being worked on, and then that's it. We've heard nothing about it. Crazy. Maybe you could allude to that. Maybe the precursors aren't what they seem, but I don't know if that would weaken the punchline. Yeah, I don't know. It's difficult. Like, I'm less concerned about the lore logistics. I am much more concerned with, like, how it ties in thematically to the story we're trying to tell with Jak 3. But I was going to say, the only thing I ever heard was Tom Holland saying he'd be up for it, and that was it. Yeah, and Tom Holland, like, it's funny because he was asked that during an interview when he was doing PR for the Uncharted movie, and then it turned out like a week later, the director of the Uncharted movie confirmed he was working on a Jak movie script, and they were completely unrelated. Tom had no idea. Alright, let me see if I can... I'm going to try and do the speedrun this time, so I'm going to focus. I already fucked up. I'm so bad. I knew that would happen. And then we go here. Then over around here. Okay, now this hallway coming up is the fucking worst thing in the world. I already fucked it up. Oh, no, I fucked up. Wrong angle. Damn it. Well, I made it through the hallway decently. Hold on. Let's see if I can get it. Alright, back up. Oh, I made it. No, I didn't. Fuck's sake. Ah. Fucking... Hold on. Give me a moment. I had to use the backup again. There we go. Alright, it's fine. Dying there is fine. I just wanted to show off the speedrun bot. But, like, you can... Hold on. You can hover right to the end. Oh, this angle might actually work. If I can freefall, yep. Yeah, there we go. Honestly liked the Ratchet and Clank movie and even the Borderlands movie. Granted, the piss and shit jokes were not needed. I still enjoyed Borderlands. I haven't seen that. I've seen bits of the Ratchet and Clank movie and it's awful. And I replayed part of the game recently and that was unbearably dreadful. Like, oh, it was painful. How was Jack meant to do this if the precursors turned him into an Otzel? I have no idea. There were chats about Crash Bandicoot getting a film in 2015 by Zimbelis. That's interesting. But like that was before the remakes were even announced. I have so little faith in adaptations at the moment. I don't even see the point of them. Like, why do we need them? It's so stupid. Haven't seen him fall that bad since Rome. Jesus. Recently, I discovered how modern Naughty Dog Crunch employs The Last of Us 2. And they had around 350 people, and most of the work animation is made from second parties. Yeah, also Druckmann is the co-boss of the ship right now, and there are rumors on how toxic he is as a director. So I don't have much hope for the new Naughty Dog project. I'm gonna blow your mind. Naughty Dog has been horrendous with crunch since the beginning. Woo! Like these games that we play and love on the stream here. Yeah, these were not made without human suffering. I'm sorry to say. Naughty Dog was kind of notorious back in the day. How notorious? Was kind of notorious back in the day for having pretty bad crunch. And it seemed like not much has changed in like the 20 years since, you know. Though from what I've heard, like since The Last of Us 2, there hasn't really been any reports of mad crunch, but there also hasn't been any games released. Not any real ones. So. And I hate talking about this. I hate talking about the faults of modern Naughty Dog, and I hate talking about Neil Druckmann because it's like there is real conversations to be had there, but it's just been co-opted by a bunch of dipshits who don't like the fact that, I don't know, there was that The Last of Us 2 is the way that it is, you know? Like, and when I say that, I mean there was a masculine woman protagonist who they thought was trans but wasn't, but there is a different trans character, but if they actually played the game, they would know that. It's just, you can't have a conversation about this shit without having to be defensive about trivial stuff that has nothing to do with like the topic at hand, you know? God. Alright. I guess we're in speedrun mode now, because I don't like this mission either. Or the final boss. I'm going really slow. Okay, I got it. Thank you. That one. And these two. I'm gonna miss the other one there, that's okay. Got that. Got that. And I missed that one over there. Okay. That's fine, I can catch it. Over this way. Cool. That wasn't very good, but I got it. Crunch is sadly only a recently exposed work culture, and it's quietly creeping back into supposedly crunch-free studios. Yeah. It's an issue that's like been prevalent, like very much so throughout the industry for like, you know, decades. But it's only recently that people have actually given a shit, you know, to like report on it and make it a thing to like be worried about, like from the consumer's point, like end. Yeah. Druckmann is designed to sleep. Druckmann puts trans people in game. Yeah, that too. Yeah. Grifters when there is a trans character in something they would have never cared about otherwise. Anyone remember the Sly Cooper movie trailer? I certainly do. I've been so engrossed in Sly Cooper streams, so that mention just made me sad, Mike. Oh, I guess you don't want to hear my thoughts on Sly 2. The Last of Us 2 is depression. I've had several long discussions regarding the game, and that's my best answer for it. I find nothing enjoyable, no happiness, just cold depression. And like, I think that's fine, you know, like, I think a lot of people like I haven't played the game myself, but like that on that end specifically, people give it shit for that. It's like, oh, this game is not fun, it just makes me miserable. And it's like, art isn't meant to always be feel good and make you happy go lucky or whatever, you know, like art is meant to invoke a wide range of emotions out of the viewer, you know, and I think that's cool. It's just video games specifically, people are kind of allergic to that. Okay, I'm getting a better grasp on how to do this. And the reason I've struggled with that all my life, right there, those jumps, is because this level is laggy as fuck. Oh no, oh my god, please tell me your Sly 2 thoughts. It's my favorite game and I'm actually finally playing Sly 4 to have a proper opinion about it. I'm so sorry. I don't like Sly 2 very much. I went deep into it last stream because someone asked it as well, but they were a bit more confrontational about it. But I think Sly 2's fine, it frustrates me in a lot of ways. Uh-oh. Hey, one sec. What about Sly 3? Sly 3 is pretty fucking good. I don't think you can reasonably blame consumers for crunch. Oh no, I didn't mean that. I mean like, it's only recent that consumers are giving a shit about crunch to the point where like consumers might boycott a studio or a game if there's been reports of crunch in it, like at that studio or in the creation of a specific game, you know. Didn't used to be the case. Let's see if I got that timing right. I didn't. Damn it. That guy was spawned late, that's annoying. Sorry, I'm just trying to finish this quickly. Because I do have to go soon. Everyone's allowed to have an opinion. I just rate it higher than Sly 3 because of Jailbreak. Just some incredible writing in that level with a cool twist of Sly Murray gone. Yeah, that's fair. I think there is a lot of like, fuck me, I'm gonna die. I think there's a lot of really like good writing in Sly 2. That is what I appreciate most about it. But that's also kind of conditional because I think the plot is kind of stupid. In some ways, in specific aspects, but like the character writing I think is pretty top notch, especially for what it is. I'm just trying not to die right now. I gotta get that lady, cool. Let's see if I got that timing right. I did, yay! Gimme. I wasn't responding to you, Zeke. Oh, okay, never mind. Let's see if I can time this right. Is it 2 hits or 3? It's 2, right? Oh, that was good. I hope I got that. Except I... Ah, fuck's sake. Okay, if I did get laser skip, I might have actually fucked it up because I mass inverted at the wrong time. I don't really understand the mechanics of this boss fight super well. Just kill shit as quick as you can to try and skip phases and shit. Maybe I did get it. I don't actually know. Yeah. I can't believe. Why did I miss that? Oh, get it. Thank you. God. Okay, we beat the game. Woo. Just give me one sec. Boo, that's just stupid. Sorry, I'm just...
Thank you, brave people of this planet.
Zeke, play Dora game next stream. I actually forgot about that. I should download that. Add it to my SSD. Though part of me is like, I don't want to play that. I just want to... I just want to keep that as like a nostalgic game, you know? Keep it in memory.
Jack, you are the greatest of heroes. Turn the tide against the dark.
Oh god, why are people messaging me?
But dude, there are like way more challenges in the future. Or was it the past?
Oh, okay, hold on. Blech, I'll answer that later.
More adventures. Where have I heard that before?
We need
Remember the Legend of Spyro New Beginning was going to get a film, but it ended up being scrapped? I mean, like, most like films like this do get scrapped. How much money do you want for it?
Wait.
I don't know.
Vmar?
Shut up, Ashlyn.
come then, Ma. No time like the present.
Definitely agree with the overall story in Sly 2 was just meh. Defeated Clockwork once, didn't need it again. Or should we say, Clockwork? Yeah, like, I hate Neela. I think she's a bad character. Maybe, I don't know. I just, she annoys me, and I hate the final, area. Gameplay wise, I think the level design is awful, and also like story wise, everything is just like rushed. Like we get Arpeggio, like a cool villain, and then he's just like in one cutscene, you know.
I wish I had a pair just like that.
And then Clocklo is really dumb, and like how many times I got the hate chip? Ooh, so fucking stupid, and just takes away from like his character in Sly 1. Oh hey Moon. Jack looks so chill here. I didn't know he was so chill like that. Yeah. I'm off to other adventures. Have a good day, night, everyone. Okay, Derek, have a good one. To play it on stream, not to buy the game. I know. I don't know. Pay me an amount of money, I guess, and I'll play. I don't know. However long that game is, we'll have to factor in like an hourly rate for playing that game. $20 maybe, I don't know. Here, $3.25. I'll take that. It's like 3 hours. $20 for 3 hours? Clock, all that name is stupid. Plus, why is there a hate chip and a 1,000-year-old metal owl? And it's just like, you know, I went over this last time, but in Sly 1, Clockwork's whole thing as a character was he was so absorbed by hatred that itself kept him alive, and that is metal as fuck. Like just being so engulfed in pure visceral hatred to keep him alive, like all these years. That's so cool. Oh, but in Sly 2, oh no, sorry, it's like a physical thing. It's a chip, like a computer chip, and the hatred that he feels gets like transferred into that computer chip, and the computer chip makes it so he stays alive. Like, it's what does it even mean? Oh, there goes all the symbolism and the metaphor. No, it's a literal thing. Crashing this game is so difficult. I was gonna show off some of the missions I've been practicing for speedrunning, but I might do that next stream. If I can get this fucking game to crash, I need a worse controller. With the D-pad is shitter. Hold on. I have one of those. Did I put it back in here? I did. So bad you can't even crash it, yeah. Might as well say this in advance before you go. I'm glad I could technically think that the stream is a birthday present. It's been really nice to be here again. Aww, I'm really glad to hear that. That's really sweet. Sorry, I'm just mashing my fucking... We back to the hatred mines, yeah. Please let me crash you. I've got an adrenaline rush and I think I'm gonna crash. Fucking, there we go. There's one. Fuck. No, I've got fucking 2 controllers on me. This actually hurts. My hands. There we go. There's another one. Let's just... Yep. Oh, I love you can see the hair on Cleaver's legs. That's lovely. Oh! Oh! I've never seen it flicker like this. Oh my god. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. This is exhausting. I need like a better way of doing this because I don't even know if I'm doing this optimally. There's Onan. Hi there, Ollie. Just trying to crash the game. It's exhausting. Fucking, oh, this is, oh. Creepypasta. My cursed Jak 3 copy that I bought at garage sale is glitching on me, yeah. Well, I'm going to... Yeah, okay. God, this is so fucking... I gotta do it before the credits finish. There we go. Okay, we got 2 Cleavers and an Onan. Cool. And we got a good look at Cleaver's leg hair. Cool. Thanks for the stream, everyone. I gotta go. Happy birthday, Apparap. I'm glad I could have done this for you. Glad you appreciated it. Glad you enjoyed it. Even though it was completely unintentional. Yeah. Okay, I'll see you all next time. I love you. Bye-bye. I'll try to be more consistent with streaming from now on. Okay, bye everyone. Bye.